Welcome back to
Ooh,
AMP.
I'd like one of those.
First race of the year. Just got done teaching the race school. I have so much stuff I've got to get set up, so let's do that before we get on with this whole video making thing. You don't have a school. Good enough. Race day. Here we are, just at our drivers meeting, and we're gonna get geared up, maybe go out for some practice and see how the car handles. Brakes seem good. We had a gnarly windstorm last night with tons of torrential rain, and a bunch of the canopies went down. Mine miraculously stood up, so thanks McKay Real Estate for making a good canopy for us there. It should be a good day as always. It's great to be back at AMP and in the race car, so I'll see if we can put together a decent video for this one. See how we do in qualifying, see where the car's at this year, see if I'm a little rusty or not. Cheers. Qualifying's over. It wasn't that fast. I think 17.7 was what my timer said. My breakout's a 16.5. So when I came in, Brent took a look at the tire pressures and temperatures to make sure, and it looks like I'm maybe a little underinflated. So I may bump up the pressures and see. But 17.7, I don't know where I'm going to start, but it doesn't matter because it's fun. Any day at the track is a good day. We'll get ready for this first race and try to keep the shiny side up. See you out there. All right, on another year, another splitter cam. I want to give a shout out here to Liev Ryan for running the B-roll when I'm in the car. Obviously that I can't do that, but it's enough on me just to try to get these cameras working and then try to get strapped in, get the gloves on while people are pulling out. It's a lot, so consider liking and subscribing. And that's a nice thing to do. All right, first race. Newcomer Adrian Worson on the right side of me there in the E36 M3, so I have no idea if he knows anything about racing. Turns out he does. Entry into one, I get on the left side, and it's an E36 M3. It's fast, but I'm hoping I got some tire on him. Splitter cam just getting pelted with rubber and rocks. It's like my third one of those. Pulling up out of the hill. The M3's got some power on me, but we got some grip. We stick it on the outside of 3. He leaves the room. Nice driving, man. The Del Sol and the GTI, those are in my class. The E36 is in my GT4 class, but I was about a second off the pace today, so I was just trying to keep up with these guys for the most part. Had the Tibron keeping some heat on me, but I managed to keep him away. And Joel and Del Sol and Brian Gay and the GTI, they end up kind of having this sweet battle. And it kind of holds back Adrian. Also makes the Tiburon a little closer, but it was just an awesome front row seat to watch these guys battle it out. So, I mean, I'm able to kind of keep up with them. Not looking for any kind of pass or anything, but, you know, watching Joel get that oversteer there, exit of 4. And I think he loses a little momentum, and they end up running kind of a line down the back straight. But best front row ticket you could ask for. Little pricey of a seat, but I think it's worth it. This was a new Pro Challenge car out this year. Tim and Chris driving this one. And I didn't want to go on the right side here, so I stayed to the left. And yeah, it's amazing what kind of power that little motorcycle engine has in that Pro Challenge. So great work building it up, guys. Hope to see you back out there. Lee, Evan, Gabe, and I went to turn 2 after this and just messed around with our cameras and got some footage. So enjoy it.
The ship is sailed, it's long gone. Time to pick myself up and carry on. Maybe you'll love my one day. The last day I saw you and I said goodbye. Things were messed up for so long, and it's hard to pinpoint where it all went wrong. Maybe you'll think of me this way and forget about the nights that I made you cry. I know that it hurts, but you and me, I know it's not a bad thing. Let the past be the past, 'cause everywhere is gone. Maybe we'll find ourselves one day.
Always fun to play cameraman, but now I gotta be a race car driver. Race 2 basically starts about where we're at, except I got the Tiburon on my left. And this is kind of an interesting start. The Miata's new in the mix. I'm not sure how he got up here with qualifying. They were having some clutch issues. And he kind of holds me up on the entry to 1, and the Tiburon runs away with it. I've got Robert Andrews in the green Miata on my inside of 2. Hopefully there's a car that I can actually pull on. And it's a Miata. Yay, something. Outside of the Tiburon here on the back straight, this is basically that same lap. And I just kind of late break into 7, get it done. And the Miata's, again, clutch issues, but it was still a good race. He ends up letting me by here in 2. And just picking him off, man. Picking him off. Love it. But the hunter will once again become the hunted. And Brian Gay had started in pit lane for this race. So it took him 5 or 6 laps to catch up to me, and yeah, he did just that. We had a fun time chasing each other down though. He gets it done here in 9, and then we just pretty much do this the rest of the race. I love me some slow-mo. I also love bombing the apex of 2 in slow-mo. Alright, one more pass before this race was over. And it was a Pro Challenge. Yeah, baby. I love it. Alright, time to jump over to the 51 lap Derek Lugar Memorial Race. Let's get into it.
1 hour endurance race. 3, 2, 1.
This turned out to be an awesome race with Ryan and the Miata. They had clutch issues, so they were a little bit down on power, but we were side by side for probably 4 or 5 laps. It's almost like I'm co-driving again for him in the Subaru, but we're in different cars. I don't know. I kind of like this. It was a great race. We need to do more of that. Like I said, his car was slipping on the clutch, but I also think it was running a little bit rich, as you can tell from these shots. What's better than one flame broiled burger from Dairy Queen? 2 flame broiled burgers from Dairy Queen. Yeah, outside of 4 here. You can see just the puff of smoke in between gears. I'm not an engine tuner, and I know Ryan's gonna figure it out. The clutch was their main issue. They just couldn't put the power down. They ended up changing a transmission just before they came to the track. So, downshift, entry to 2, he leaves some room. I end up climbing out of the hill here, and he kind of backs off at the top of the entry to 3, top of the hill 2, and we get it done. That was pretty much it for the racing with Ryan. But I gotta ask, who put this pink pony sticker on the inside of my passenger door? I will find you. Okay, back to this pass. Pro Challenge, Mike Guy goes to the right. I can't go to the right, I feel like it's gonna close. I make a last minute decision to go to the left, and Cal takes the right. What a crazy pass, man. Let's see it again from the inside of the Pro Challenge. Yeah, that would have been nuts. Thanks for sending the footage. Right on. That's the end of the racing for me. Race 1 was pretty cool, and then 2 was kind of about the same. I don't know where I finished. I think 3rd or 4th. I couldn't keep up with the GT4 cars. I was running like high 17s all day, so I don't know. Is what it is. Still some good racing. I wasn't gonna do this 1 hour race, but it's the Derek Lugar 51 lap memorial, so I decided to just jump in last minute and had some fun, had some good passes. So that was probably the best racing of the day right there. So I'm kind of glad I did it. But anyways, I got some sweet footage with the big long lens, the 200mm, and Liev, Ryan, and Gabe were out, and they got some shots as well. So we'll put together a cool little video recap of the weekend, and we'll get ready for Super Production Challenge June 20th and 22nd. So anyways, fun times. Thanks for watching. Mike with Reese Racing. We'll catch you later.